Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video the thumbs up. WWE SmackDown has some new storylines kicking off, specifically with Cody Rhodes being crowned as the new undisputed WWE champion. The American Nightmare is not set to be in action at the upcoming premium live event, Clash in Paris, but fans have been waiting for the company to hint at his future opponent. Days after his victory at SummerSlam, Rhodes was attacked by Drew McIntyre, which hinted at a potential rivalry between the two. While the Scottish Warrior has been determined to take down the new undisputed WWE champion, this week's edition of SmackDown featured the return of Randy Orton, who delivered a vicious RKO to the Star, taking him down and seemingly changing plans. With Orton involved as well now, WWE needs to figure out a way to determine the no. One contender for Cody Rhodes. After Naomi's pregnancy announcement, Clash in Paris is currently one match short of their traditional 5-match PLE format that the Triple H creative reign seems to prefer. A new match could now be booked at Paris. Following the RKO on SmackDown last week, Triple H could announce a massive showdown between Orton and McIntyre at Clash in Paris, which could end up being a fierce battle between both men. Further, it could be announced that the winner will be crowned the No. One contender for Cody's title, raising the stakes as well as the excitement among fans. Considering the history between the Viper and the Scottish Warrior, a match between them would undoubtedly be incredible. Further, the reaction the French fans gave to Orton last year during his appearance, and his potential appearance this year as well, would be beneficial for business. As this is still speculation, fans will now have to wait and see what WWE has in store for the Stars next. Right after SummerSlam, the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre chose Cody Rhodes as his next target. Following the premium live event, McIntyre sat in an interview with the West Australian, where he stated that he was in proper shape to become the WWE champion again, before sending a message to Rhodes. With a huge history to play off between the two stars, fans have been waiting to see Rhodes and McIntyre square off in the ring. WWE's highly anticipated premium live event Clash in Paris is already shaping up to be one of the most unique international shows in the company's recent history. But new speculation suggests that Chief Content Officer Triple H could be preparing to announce a blockbuster match that might directly impact the future of reigning undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Ever since WrestleMania 40, where Rhodes finally finished his story by defeating Roman Reigns to capture the top prize in the industry, the American Nightmare has found himself under the constant spotlight, not just from his challengers inside the squared circle, but also from the decision-makers behind the scenes. Now with Triple H steering WWE into a new creative era under TKO ownership, it seems the Paris event could be the stage where everything shifts for Cody once again. The idea of WWE making a major announcement ahead of Clash in Paris is not far-fetched. Triple H has built a reputation since taking over creative as someone who enjoys shocking fans with surprise returns, stipulations, and long-term storytelling elements that keep the audience guessing. This time the buzz is centered on Cody Rhodes who, despite holding the most prestigious title in the business, still feels like a champion navigating through uncharted waters. Unlike Roman Reigns' historic title run, which had the bloodline story fueling it for years, Cody's reign has been under scrutiny about how WWE would book him to remain relevant. Paris might be the very moment where Triple H tests the resilience of his champion by throwing a monumental challenge in front of him. One of the strongest rumors floating around is that Triple H could announce a match that forces Cody Rhodes to defend his championship, in a scenario that heavily tilts against him. Fans have speculated on the possibility of a multi-man match, perhaps a fatal four-way or triple threat, which would automatically lower Cody's odds of leaving France with the title still around his waist. WWE has used this tactic in the past whenever it wanted to create drama around a top star without necessarily weakening them in singles competition. With stars like Seth Rollins, Gunther, and even Drew McIntyre currently looming in the upper card picture, a multi-man scenario would give Triple H the perfect excuse to place Cody in the most dangerous position of his title reign yet. But that's not the only intriguing possibility. Another route WWE could take involves bringing back a returning megastar to clash in Paris. Brock Lesnar's name has been whispered once again, with rumors suggesting that the Beast could be preparing for one last run under Triple H's creative guidance. Lesnar and Cody already have history after their brutal trilogy of matches in 2023, and a fourth encounter in Paris with the undisputed title at stake would not only sell out the arena, but also cement Cody's reign if he managed to topple Lesnar again on international soil. Triple H knows the importance of Lesnar as a global draw, and Clash in Paris might be the perfect setting to reintroduce him into the WWE title scene. Additionally, fans have been debating whether Triple H might actually use Clash in Paris to tease the eventual confrontation between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns once again. Although Cody defeated the Tribal Chief at WrestleMania 40, many feel their rivalry isn't completely finished. Roman's absence has created speculation about when he will return and who he will target. If Triple H were to announce a match in Paris that somehow connects Cody's championship reign back to Roman's unfinished story, the entire WWE landscape could change overnight. For instance, setting up a stipulation where Cody must defend the title against someone handpicked by Roman could both keep the Bloodline saga alive and make Cody's journey even more complicated. Triple H has always been a fan of long-term arcs and planting seeds early. Paris offers him the perfect canvas to advance both Cody's championship narrative and the larger storyline directions heading into the latter half of 2025. WWE is also clearly invested in making international shows feel like monumental events, as seen with Clash at the Castle in Cardiff and Money in the Bank in London. Clash in Paris carries the same ambition, and if Triple H wants to give fans a moment to remember, a shocking announcement that directly affects Cody's reign is the most logical path forward. The move would also serve business purposes. Under TKO, WWE is emphasizing global expansion, television rights negotiations, and fan engagement across continents. Cody Rhodes, as a babyface champion, is positioned as the global face of WWE, and having him in jeopardy at a major international stage could make his eventual triumph even more compelling. If he overcomes insurmountable odds in Paris, his credibility as a long-term champion would skyrocket. On the other hand, if Triple H decides to pull the trigger and shockingly have Cody lose in Paris, it would open the floodgates for new rivalries and potentially set up an even bigger rematch down the road, maybe at WrestleMania 41. It should also be noted that Cody Rhodes himself has often spoken about wanting his title reign to be filled with challenges and meaningful matches. He doesn't want to be a champion who simply coasts along without proving his worth. Triple H understands this mentality and might use it as justification for putting Cody in the toughest situation possible. Whether that's a clash with a returning legend, a stipulation-heavy environment, or even a surprise debut from a new star that WWE wants to push, Paris could truly become the turning point in Cody's reign. At the end of the day, everything surrounding Triple H's teased announcement is speculation, but the timing and setting could not be more perfect. With the WWE Universe buzzing ahead of Clash in Paris, an event already destined to make history, fans are bracing themselves for a reveal that could either solidify Cody Rhodes as the resilient face of WWE's new era or derail his championship reign in shocking fashion. One thing is certain, Triple H thrives on creating moments that fans will talk about for years, and whatever he decides to announce for Clash in Paris may very well go down as one of the most impactful decisions of his tenure. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.